I'm here today at the Oaks Lakes in Sesay. The weather's starting to improve, spring's coming, bright blue skies, lovely weather. So we thought it was a perfect opportunity to get on the bank with a Sphere Zero G pole, show off some of its features and the package you get with it. So I'll run you through the package now before I start fishing. The pole comes packed away into 14 metres, and then you get your 16 metre section alongside it. The butt sections are a standard length of 1.85 metres. So moving down past the butt section from there, you've got our square pole protectors. Now we first introduced these with the Zeiton range of poles and we've continued them onto the Sphere. What we have done is modified them slightly. So on these corners we've just rounded them off a bit, so when you're rolling the pole around to empty your pot, it just goes around without any jerks bouncing off the corners. You've still got that lovely flat edge on it where it rests under your elbow and just takes some of the strain out of long pole fishing. So the first one of these will fit into both the 16 and 14 metre sections, and your second one will fit into the 13 metre section. So all the lengths where you're fishing at a longer range just makes it a little bit more comfortable for you. Moving down from there, we've got this round pole protector. That's reversible. One end fits into the 11 metre section, the other it'll turn round and go into the section below that. Moving on from that, we've got this section which I think is fantastic. This is a 1 metre extender section, and this will help you extend the pole to a full true length 17 metres. What you do is you take this, you put it into your 16 metre butt section, you get your last pole protector which fits into it, and there you go, you've got a full length extension taking you to a measured 17 metre section. The square protector, if you put that into your 16 metre section, that gives you your true length 16 metres. So that applies with all angling trust rules, a lot of fishery rules which state 16 metres only. You don't need to worry about your length, you've got exactly 16 metres. Moving down to the other end of the pole, we've got these short 4 sections. You get 2 of those in the package. Now this is an incredibly stiff pole already, but if you add these to it, it'll stiffen it up even more. It's going to be like a poker. They also come in handy if your peg's a little bit deeper than a top kit. You've just got this little bit of extra length in there, which helps you hooking up rigs, netting fish, just makes fishing a little bit easier. After that, we've got the full length number 4 sections. There's 2 spare ones of those in with the package. Again, deep venues, you can set up your top 4 rigs, no problem at all. After that, there's also a spare number 5 section. Again, deep venues, you've got your top 5 rigs, spare number 5's there in case you need it. Now, after them sections, we obviously move on to the top kits. This pole comes with our multi-length kits. Now, this, you get 1 in the pole, which obviously comes inside the packed away 14 metre section, and then you get 13 spare ones. So loads of top kits, loads of choice for putting elastics in. You shouldn't be short on top kits at all. Also, you get your cupping kit. As you can see, exactly the same length as your top kits, no worrying about cutting that back. Just get out on the bank, get your top kit set up, put your cup on your cupping kit, and away you go. Now, all of this comes packed away into a Zeiton hold all. So you get all your tubes, all your top kits in tubes, your pole in tubes, it's well protected, and you've got a quality hold all to carry it to your pegging. So with the weather being so nice, I can't wait to get fishing. So let's go and put this through its paces, catch a few fish, and hopefully enjoy our day. Right, so this is our new multi-kit. It's been designed specifically to be released with a Sphere pole. And what we've found is a lot of anglers lately are using short one-piece kits, and they're fantastic. They're really stiff, your elastic works well through them, and in summer especially, you've got a nice short length of elastic when you're fishing for F1s and smaller fish like that. It's really quick, you lift up, net them at your feet, and you can see where the big trend in them's come from. But when you're wanting heavier elastics in, there's not quite the length there. And the problem with having both long kits and short kits is obviously you need 2 separate cupping kits, 1 for each length. So to get around this problem, this is the idea we've come up with. First of all, you have the top section of the multi-kit, which is 6 foot long, 1 piece, really stiff, high quality carbon. And this has a reinforced wrap just near the bottom of it, just here. So obviously you can drill that, bush it, and there you've got your 1 piece F1 sort of kit. That's really popular. Now to save us having to have that second cupping kit, what we've done is incorporated that number 1 section into a full length top kit. So to go in the back of that short one piece 6 foot long, we've got a shorter number 3 section. Again, wrapped and drilled further down, so you can put your heavier elastics, or maybe if you want a bit more stretch in winter, through the full length of the kit, meaning you've got your extra length of elastic. But because it's really high quality carbon, it still retains a lot of the stiffness of the one piece kit, meaning your elastics work really smooth. You don't get any friction because your top kit's not bending, your elastic flows out smoothly, works really nice. So I've been really impressed with them, to be honest, and I'm sure when other people get to have a look and have a fish with them, they'll think exactly the same. A really brilliant piece of kit then. Right, another key feature on this pole that I've been impressed with is the new tactile precision points. Precision points are something we've had on Browning poles for a while, and they've just been numbered graphics on the section. You ship out, you look, make sure you've got the right one, and that's your marker to fish to, and it lets you be nice and accurate. What we've got on here is raised arrows on the section. There's 3 intermittently along the section, 1 towards each end and 1 in the centre. So as you ship out, you can feel them come through your hands. You're not having to worry about looking at your section and check where you are. So it allows you to just ship straight out, feel the point come through your hands, and you know you're in exactly the same spot every single time. So they come in really handy, especially when you're fishing up to islands and things like that, being nice and accurate on slopes. But just a nice little feature added to the pole. Right, I've been fishing a while now, and I'm having a lovely day's fishing. Lots of hide, anything from this size up to maybe £1.5, and it's a fantastic sport really. But one thing I've noticed, the bites are very shy, a lot of little dips on the float, and I really do think that's where this pole comes into its own. I mean, our aim when we designed it was to produce the best pole on the market, the stiffest, the lightest, and this is where it comes into play. I mean, being so stiff, you just feel like you hit them few extra bites that you might miss normally. And that can obviously make all the difference in match fishing. I mean, how often do we get beat by ounces or get beat by a pound, and a couple more fish would have made the difference. If you hit them couple more bites, then it can really help you out at the end of the day. But since we've brought this pole out and people have seen it, it's caused quite a bit of a stir on social media, and lots of people have been talking about it, and it's pretty much universally agreed how good it is, how light, how stiff. One question that's come up a lot is it suitable for summer commercial carp fishing? And the answer from me, as far as I'm concerned, is it definitely is. I mean, I'll use it for 95% of my commercial fishery work. I'm more than happy putting sort of 12 and 14 hollows in it. I'll use it for catching carp, open water, down the edge, anything other than snag fishing really. For most situations, 100% fine, and I'll have no problems whatsoever in using it. These pole protectors that come with a pole come in really, really handy. I mean, not only are they comfortable under your arm with this flat finish we have on them, where they come in really helpful is times when you're sort of wanting to fish halfway down a section, and rather than having half a section stuck behind you, we're right on the end of the pole protector, which just makes things much more comfy. You're not going to be banging things behind you with your pole section. Just nicely under your elbow, you're at the end of your pole, you can ship out and just start fishing. Right, I've had a lovely day today here at the Oaks. Loads of bites, beautiful weather. What more can you want from your day's fishing? So if you want any more information on the Sphere pole, or if you want any information on any Browning poles in fact, you can take a look on the internet at www.browning-poles.com, or you can contact your local Browning dealer. They'll be able to get you all the information you want. As well as that, maybe give us a like on Facebook, watch out for any competitions or any information on any other products, and hopefully get out on the bank and catch plenty this weekend.